The reason why is twofold. First, it looks bad optically to hide behind executive privilege, especially where the conversation is something about which there's already been so much public discussion, some of which fueled by the president's own tweets. But second, once there's a formal claim of executive privilege, that sets in motion a series of legal maneuvers that could be deployed to litigate the claim of privilege and to determine if it's a valid claim of privilege. By sort of not quite invoking it, I think the Attorney General is creating an additional step where first the Senate Intelligence Committee would have to decide that they wanted to push back and try to compel him to answer.
Okay, so there is a set of legal rules and procedures if somebody claims executive privilege. What is the set of rules and procedures if somebody invents a privilege on the fly?
Yeah, we're in a bit of uncharted territory here. I mean, I think we're still in the same relevant bucket of rules and procedures from the Senate Intelligence Committee's perspective. So, the Senate can try to compel the Attorney General to answer the questions. They can hold him in contempt of Congress if he refuses to do so. They can take the somewhat softer option of trying to bring some kind of civil lawsuit to litigate the question of whether the Attorney General can invoke either executive privilege or this newfound non-privileged privilege. But Ari, I think the important point and what the Attorney General is surely banking on is that all of those maneuvers require the acquiescence of the Republican majority on the Intelligence Committee. And so I think he's basically daring the Republicans on the Senate Intelligence Committee to not let him off the hook and to actually have to agree with the Democrats, many of whom have already pushed and will be pushing for more compelled answers.
This seems similar to a situation that we saw last